So let's start with the question of why. Why do we need this? Like if we work already with the company like many years, like what I already said, everybody knows you, you know everybody, they already trust you, they already know your boundaries. You do not need this course. You already accumulated your social capital. Or you live all your life in your town, and again, everybody in this town know you. You can knock to the door and they will help you, or you know the doors which you shouldn't knock. And it's already very valuable. It's also very valuable knowledge, right? But if you are a brave newcomer who decided to enter a new territory and craft your own space here, this is where you need this knowledge. Which means that you might be an immigrant who decides to claim your space in a new environment. You might be a veteran who left your military service and now you enter in a new for you territory of civilian life. You might be a parent who took a break from professional work because you work very professionally raising your children, and now you are re-entering professional world which changed. So now you are entering a new territory. You might be somebody who came from another town, another city to the university, and you want after graduation to stay in this new territory for you, and you are re-entering this territory. It might be anybody who challenged the status quo because you want to have a new job or a new company for the same type of job, or a new level maybe in your own organization, or another department, another division in the organization you're also already working. The point is that you are a newcomer. If you are a newcomer, unfortunately, you don't have this beauty of social capital which you used to have and still have in your previous life. You feel so lost sometimes, right? It's what you might feel, is what I felt every time when I challenged my status quo, when I moved to another country, or within that country, I moved to another part of that country. And as you hear my accent, I'm not originally from United States. I moved here 20 years ago, and I was already adult. I was not a student where you naturally, embrace to the community of other students, where everybody from everywhere else. No, I was established adult who just really had very strong community behind me. But I decided I want to challenge the status quo, and I lived in Alaska for 8 years, and now I live in Boston. And every move from Slavic country where I'm from to Alaska and then to Boston, I was a newcomer. And even here, being in this territory, you also move from one service to another, to one level or one company to another. What do we feel? Yes, we must feel sometimes very lonely, and we miss our people, and we miss the jokes they knew, we miss the same words we shared, and we call back and we want to be with them, but it means that we back in our journey, or we keep going forward. Then we also sometimes feel lost. We just don't know who to connect and how. We sometimes feel disintegrated, not as a part of the system. We feel foreign, even if we are from the same country. We feel foreign because they speak a little bit different professional language. They have jokes which we sometimes don't understand, and sometimes we say something which is not exactly in their way of talking about this the same things, and we do miss our comfort zone. So we are newcomers. And yes, this struggles because we miss social capital, which is goodwill and trust provided to us by our friends and acquaintances. This is what we need in a new territory, social capital. We do need goodwill and trust provided to us by people in this new territory. And it will take time if we don't have a strategy. It will take a long time if we don't have a strategy. So what some people do, some people kind of find exactly the same community they come from, but in a new city. But honestly, it's not exactly move forward. They stuck in the same community, which is also nice, but we have to be brave to become newcomers. And if we don't want to spend next 20 years of gradually kind of became again the neighbor of your old neighborhood, just a different place, we have to have a social strategy. And this is what this all about.